One of the first questions I get from patients with macular degeneration is, why can't I see things directly anymore? And the answer has to do with how the center of vision is affected. In this video, I'll explain what eccentric viewing is and how learning to use your side vision can help you see more clearly. Welcome to Macular School. I'm Corey, a certified low vision therapist. I teach this technique regularly, and once people understand it, it can significantly improve how they use their vision. To understand eccentric viewing, we first need to understand what happens to vision in macular degeneration. The macula is the center part of the retina and is responsible for sharp central vision. This is the vision used for reading, recognizing faces, seeing details in many daily tasks. When the macula becomes damaged, central vision becomes blurry, distorted, or sometimes missing. People often describe this as a blurry spot, a gray spot, a dark spot, or missing letters when reading. However, the side vision, also called peripheral vision, is often still working fairly well. This means something very important. The center of vision is no longer the best place to look for detail. Many people don't realize this at first and continue trying to look directly straight forward at things, which can make tasks like reading more difficult and frustrating. One of the biggest adjustments with macular degeneration is learning that looking directly at something may actually make it harder to see. Many people try harder and harder to focus directly on words, faces, or objects, but the center of vision is exactly where the damage is located. This is why people often say that letters disappear when they try to read, or they can see something better when they look slightly to the side of it. This happens because when they look directly at something, the blurry spot covers the object. When they look slightly away or slightly to the side, the object falls into a clearer part of the retina. So one of the first things people learn is that they may need to stop trying to look directly at things or directly at a target or directly at a word, and instead learn to look slightly away or slightly to the side to what they want to see. The retina outside of the macula is often still working fairly well in macular degeneration. This peripheral retina does not provide vision that is as sharp as the macula used to provide, but it is often clearer than the damaged central area. Because of this, the brain begins to use different parts of the retina to see details. Many people naturally start using their side vision without even realizing it. They might say, I can see better when I look to the side or when I don't look directly at something. This is actually the beginning of eccentric viewing. The brain is very adaptable and can learn to use another area of the retina for detailed vision. The area of the retina that a person starts using instead of the macula is sometimes called the preferred retinal area or the preferred retinal locus. This is basically the spot where a person sees most clearly. For some people, this spot is above the damaged macula, so they see better when they look slightly above what they want to see. For others, it may be slightly to the left, to the right, or below. Everyone is a little bit different. Part of low vision rehabilitation is helping people find their best viewing spot or their sweet spot, and then learning how to use that spot consistently. This is what eccentric viewing training focuses on. Reading is one of the most common tasks where eccentric viewing is used. When reading with eccentric viewing, a person may not look directly at the word they are reading. Instead, they might look slightly above the word, so the word falls into a clearer area of the retina. This can feel very strange at first because we are taught our entire lives to look directly at what we want to see. But with macular degeneration, looking slightly away or slightly to the side often produces a clearer image. People may experiment with looking slightly above the text, slightly below the text, or slightly to the side until they find the viewing position that makes the letters appear clearer. Eccentric viewing is a skill that can be improved with practice. Low vision therapists often help people practice reading using eccentric viewing and teach techniques to improve reading speed and accuracy. It does take time and practice, and it may feel slow or awkward at first, but many people improve their reading speed or their reading ability or their comfort in reading once they learn how to use their side vision or their eccentric viewing skills more effectively. This is one of the reasons low vision rehabilitation can be very helpful. People are often told nothing can be done for macular degeneration, but learning new visual strategies like eccentric viewing can make a very big difference in daily activities. The most important thing to remember is that with macular degeneration, the center of vision is often not the best place to look anymore. Many people see better when they look slightly to the side, above, or below what they are trying to see. This technique is called eccentric viewing, and it is one of the most important skills for reading and seeing details with macular degeneration. Learning how to use side vision instead of central vision can make a very big difference in reading, recognizing objects, recognizing people's faces, and maintaining independence. Eccentric viewing takes practice, but it's one of the most important skills for using your vision more effectively. With the right approach, many people find they can see more than they thought. Thank you for viewing. See you in the next one.